Hey guys, welcome back to Sarah's Jewelry Studio. In this video, we're going to be doing the finished jewelry for the July 2023 Potomac Beads Treasure subscription. So stay tuned. I can't wait to show you what all I made. Alright, so I'm going to show you all this finished jewelry that I made out of the June 2023 box. So I made 2 necklaces, 5 bracelets, and 4 pairs of earrings. So I will show you the things that I did not finish using. I didn't use up all of, so I still do have some of this knotted cord. I used these 2 kinds, and then I just wrapped them like this so that I can save the rest for the future. And then this one I did not use in any projects here. And then if you remember, our tool that we got in this box was these 3 trays, which I use these a lot, and they came in very handy. And then these are the beads that I have left over. So some of these flower cup beads, some seed beads, and then one of these little double hole beads, the child beads there. Alright, so the first necklace I'm going to show you is actually a very long necklace. So this just has the rondelles, and so it's actually a pattern of, so there we go. So the rondelles are every other, and then I have these, there were the 2 color beads and then the rondelles in there. Or actually I think they were called faceted rounds. No, they kind of look like rondelles. But anyway, so I made these. So it's just a pattern of those. And then on the bottom here I just put some beads that I already owned. So I just made like a nice little focal there for that. Okay, and then this is actually big enough just to go right over your neck there, over your, so I basically used all of what I had of these. Well, there was a few that I still had that I used in something else, but for the most part that was pretty much all of these that I used. And then I just put a lobster claw on that. So there's that one. And then, oh, and I did use the fabric, this. I used this for these. So I just used cord ends on the ends. You can see it. I just flattened it out to hold that on there. So it's a lot more wiggly than, say, using wire would be. So there's that. Okay, next one is where I actually use this on, and so it is a little 3-strand. I used the bead that I didn't use from the month's prior box, and so I just did some knotting and just knotted these on there. And then again on the ends I just did, it's a button, I just made a buttonhole with the cord. So just like that. There's the one end, and then the other end's the button. And like I said, I just did 3 strands. So it goes on just like this. It's kind of tight up to the neck. It's just like that. So kind of like a, I don't know what you would call that, like a boho kind of style, I guess. So there's that kind of natural looking piece. Oh, it's stuck there now. Alright, I'm just going to wear it. Alright, so then I made some bracelets. So I used these 2-hole beads with some of the pink rounds that we got, along with some of the faceted rondelles in there. And then I just made the same pattern all the way around. And it just fits very nicely. So I use the pyramid beads with that. So there is that one. Then I did another kind of similar one with the other 2-hole beads. And I did that with the green. And then I just used the white seed beads with that. So there is that. And then again, same thing, just a nice pattern all the way around. I just did 3 of the seed beads between on each strand. So I just did 2 elastic bands to go around, and then just used 2 beading needles at the same time and just went all the way around at the same time, and then just did 2 knots to tie it off. So there is that one. Okay, and then so another just a single layer stretch bracelet. So this has the little pinch beads on there, the little blue pinch beads, and then the faceted rounds, I believe is what they called those. And I just made that. So nice, it's got the nice shine to that. Alright, and then, so this one I did use my loom for, so I know I kept talking about I was going to use a loom at some point, so I did use a loom. I just did 3 little strands here, and these are the white pearls with the little rondelles, faceted rounds, I forget what they called them, but they're the small ones. And so what I did around the ends, I just did more of the cord ends, and then the clasp, so this looks a little crazy, right? So I did lobster claws on each side. It's a magnetic ball closure, okay? And then I just did a piece of chain there, so that way you don't lose it if it gets caught on something. So it's very easy to put on yourself, right? So you do that, and then the ends close up, and then this chain, because it's all metal obviously and it's a magnet, just kind of all just sticks on there like that. So there you go. So it's a nice easy way to be able to put on a bracelet yourself. It has an easy clasp, but with it being magnetic, sometimes they get caught on things or they fall off. So with the chain on there, if it were to get caught on something, it's still going to be attached and it's not just going to easily fall right off, at least not without you noticing. So that's just a fun way to do that. And then with the lobster claws on each end, then you can change it out and put it on something else if you want to change your extra clasp easily. So, alright, so there is that one. It's just an easy way to install the clasp also. So you can make those and use them to turn clasps that aren't magnetic into magnetic clasps very easily, just by attaching the lobster claw right onto something else, onto a different kind of clasp. Alright, so there's that one. Those are all the, oh no, one more bracelet. So I have a memory wire bracelet, and this is actually what I used the last of everything that I didn't use in other pieces. So this is what I used all the rest of the beads on. Well, except like I didn't use all the white beads, but all the other beads, the rest of them are on here. So I had like, you know, onesie twosies of some, just a little handful of some of the others. So just put those together, and it's nice and light and sparkly. So I like the way that turned out. So I just did like a little pattern. You can see I have like 5 white beads and then another one. And I just did that all the way around. And then like those, like I did the rondelles with the pinch bead, and then the pinch beads with the rondelle in the middle. And then same thing over here on this side with the cubes. Alright, and then, so let me show you the earrings. So these are the earrings that I made a tutorial with using my new magnetic lenses. So I don't know if you saw that video, but if not, these are the finished earrings that I made in that video. And then the rest are all flower earrings. So I used the white beads to make like a stem and to put a center into the bead, which my brother suggested to me. So I thought that was a good suggestion, and it does look really cute with that. Try to make it so you can see it without being blurry. So there are those cute little flowers. And then I made these. So I made 2 sets, one with 2 rondelles and one with 3 rondelles. And then I have like 2 earring holes in my ears. So I would put, you know, 1, 2, and then 1, 3, so they hang side by side like that. So I thought those were cute, and they have the flower, and I just used a ball, a silver ball head pin to make the flower there. Alright, so that was everything. So make sure you comment and let me know which was your favorite piece. And I really do like the way this necklace turned out. This has all the petal beads on there and the cubes. Let's see if I can get this off here now. Nope, what'd I do? Alright, well, I'll have to pause the video. Hold on. Alright, there we go. So I got that off. So I'll give you a better close-up on this. So the petal beads on the one outside row. So that's, this one row is just the petal beads. And they're just knotted on there. And then the next one, so I have, it's the cubes and the cup flower beads, and then more of the rounds. And you can see I have a couple of the flowers down here at the bottom. And then on the next row is just these cube beads, just tied on there every so often. So all together it just kind of makes like a nice little piece that has some sparkle and lots of movement and fun colors. And I really like the way that turned out. So So there you go. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.